Ladies and gentlemen, behold, Lake Borumba. Something a bit different today. Probably no shooting, you never know. Something could go horribly wrong and we might end up in a gunfight, but that's not the plan. We're fishing, we're chasing bass. We've got some new intel. Apparently they like lipless crankbaits here. So we're gonna flick a few lures and hopefully catch some bass and then spend the evening around the fire talking shit. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. Good times. Very quiet and stealthy. We got Bilbo Swaggins over here manning the controls. Tuple Stiltskin on the left, co-pilot. Father Dave Braham down the back there on the 300 horsepower supercharged jet ski.
Trying to show us up.
Looks like it.
He wanted to have a fish on board before we pulled out.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what he's doing. He just paid several $100s to have someone come out and teach him how to fish. So we're going to mooch off that and see if we can get some second-hand knowledge and actually catch a fish for a change. So apparently what you got to do, flick it out over a snag, let it drop all the way to the bottom, and then bounce it off the bottom a little bit, as he's doing right there. I think what he's trying to do is catch a fish before we even get anything in the water. So we need to hurry up and try. So for those of you who are absolute fishing gear nerds, I'm running a Shimano Sedona 2500 reel on a 6-foot collapsible trekker. It might be a 7-foot, I don't know. I usually buy one of those little collapsible rods maybe every 5 years because they break, but it doesn't matter because they're only like $40 or whatever from BCF, and then yeah, just buy a good reel and renew your rod when it breaks. And we're running a little lipless crankbait, as you see here. So apparently that's the go. So we're going to see how that pans out today. Snagged already, big fella. Snagged. Up in the tree. That's genius. This is a multi-stage plan. Use the slingshot to flick a sinker and some line over, use the line to pull the rope over, and then use the rope to pull the tree down into the boat and fill the boat with scorpions. All for the sake of an $8 lure. $14. Delightful. Success. We pulled the tree down and we got the lure back. A little bit of landscaping. Yep. Not a bad hourly rate if you work it out. No bites, lots of snags. We've all been snagged like 4 times, but we've managed to retrieve all but one of our crankbaits. So I'm the only one who's out of pocket now. We're going to go and find somewhere that doesn't suck. like 5 metres of water. 4.7, 4.8.
Yeah, I reckon just a little thing.
Decidedly less snaggy looking. We're on, boys. We're on. Woo! Fishy. Ooh, it's got a good size to it. Watch it snap off at the last second.
Don't say that. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, boy. Good times.
Woo!
What a great looking fish.
Yeah, that's going in the esky.
Wow. You beauty.
Nice. A little lipless crankbait.
I'll just get that out of your way.
Do we know what type of fish that is?
Yeah, it's definitely a,
Good old Australian bass.
that's it.
It's a freshwater fish.
You know, a lot of the freshwater predatory fish, like whether there's an arrow or a bass, they look very similar.
Is it 30 centimetres?
There's a, hang on, let me tell you.
33 legal.
Legal.
Is it?
We're legal, boys. Yeah, Billy.
Let's go.
You said it's a Aussie bass, 30 centimetres, and a catch limit of 2.
Two.
Yeah, I think we're allowed to have 3 in this lake. I'm pretty sure. That all happened very quickly. That's number 2, bouncing around down there under the seat. That's definitely going back in. A little bit too small.
Clear to take the shock on. Yeah.
Colin Tupper.
7 florists were shot that day. I'm not bad at my job, alright?
We've decided that this is where all the fish are. Ooh, delightful, delightful. Who do you think is the most important Australian legend? John Eels, Don Bradman, or Mr. Squiggle?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Well, I figured there's no fish, so we might as well play a game. I feel like Mr. Squiggle probably impacted the most people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And he's the least likely to get Me Too'd.
Or coronavirus.
Yeah, he's immortal. It's annoying how much like footage that you need when you make a vlog. You need like
B-roll.
yeah, you've always got like every 5 minutes you've got to film something. That is pretty interesting. Licorice.
Close focus.
2016. Tasty. Ooh.
Good, isn't it?
So we gave up on fishing. 2,000 casts later, a ruined shoulder, and only 2 fish, one of which was too small. Such is life.
The most hilarious thing you've seen. And someone's explaining that they had a bunch of like Chinese tourists visiting one time. Thanks. And they went for a hike with their family, and there's bugs out, so they had insect repellent. And they also had a tin of bear mace, and they thought it worked the same way as like you put on insect repellent. So the dad lined up all 3 kids and his wife and just went and hit them all with bear mace.
That's bear repellent.
They're like, yeah, the repellent's for the bear, not for you.
We're talking in the boat. Who do you reckon the greatest Australian legend is? John Eales, Don Bradman, or Mr. Squiggle?
Well, I mean, there's strong arguments for Mr. Squiggle,
Yeah.
but I reckon Don Bradman has contributed more to the Australian national psyche than any of those other 2, admittedly, also legendary Australians.
He raises some valid points.
But then, counter argument, Mr. Squiggle has always taught me to look at problem solving from a different angle. So, where Bradman was just hit balls really good.
But if you think about it, John Eales might be the most memorable because he was like, I'm pretty sure when he was playing it was the last time we actually won the World Cup, which was like 20 years ago.
Jessica Chastain, like Jessica Biel or Jennifer Love Hewitt. And they're like, I don't know who any of those people are. And I'm like, God damn it.
What is it?
This
Is that the A7?
is the A7 III with the Tamron 28-75 f 2.8.
Juicy. Getting some, no doubt, some 120 slow-mo B-roll.
Yep.
Look at that laser focus. Those sheep that I picked up this morning, they're like real jumpy. They're not really like my neighbour's sheep where they're just chill. So I've got to like feed them and get used to them and everything. But just in case they get out, I spray painted their horns bright red, so that it's like if you give me any trouble, straight to the freezer. Like I don't even have to catch you anymore. It's just like, yep,
Shoot them.
yeah, knock them over. Not running after them again.
Come in, lame duck. This is Chatterbox.
Well, I do have other things I can put on. I'm just delaying it.
Just like bitching about getting sunburnt all day and then wearing a singlet.
I know.
New game. What's your favourite conspiracy theory?
You can only pick one.
Yeah, your favourite one. Like I heard one the other day that all birds are fake. So like everything, they're all like robotic machine thingies that are flying around surveilling you.
You know that there's a conspiracy theory that Australia doesn't exist?
That just sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
I have to know more.
There's a legitimate society of people who believe that Australia is not real, that every Australian that has ever been met by someone not from Australia was a paid actor, and that it is a hoax. Australia, the concept of the country and its people, are a hoax.
You heard it here first, folks. We're not real.
It's deep. It goes deep, Gavin. There's many layers.
Many layers to this conspiracy theory.
Alex Jones, she's like, it goes all the way to the top.
That's my 12.8, very overexposed.
Good lord. Camera differences. See, Jesse's camera can see in the dark, and I'm using a Canon. So, sweet menu system, bro.
Sweet camera that doesn't work other than its menu system.
Yeah. It has nice colours, but. So, what is your favourite conspiracy theory, Colin?
Oh, sorry, 2 seconds. I was just pouring a drink.
Ah.
Hang on, 2 seconds.
I think coronavirus is the first of many to come. It's a new global warfare that's currently underway.
Seems like pretty shitty warfare though. Like if I was gonna,
You'll be shitting alright when it hits you.
yeah, maybe.
But it's the first of many to come.
I feel like coronavirus though, like mainly killing old people, probably.
But there you go. It's like, it's a displacement. It's an economic displacement.
I suppose so. It would be a good prelude to war.
It's a great prelude to war.
You could destabilize everything and have everybody have their kids at home, and then be like,
Who
now
don't know
it's
how to handle that well.
not at all. Not even a little bit.
I'll try to do this as Alex Jones. All right.
Fireside Colin. Whiskey review. What are you drinking?
Oh, that's a wild turkey.
Oh yes.
Very nice.
More of an enthusiast than a connoisseur, hey?
Well, the way I understand it, turkey is one of the healthier of the birds. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Fair enough. A man of wisdom.
So I'll tell you this, Joe Rogan. My favorite conspiracy theory is that the art scene is actually a scam by the liberal elites to use it as a tax break. You see, what they do is they buy art, and then another one of their friends, who are probably a part of the Illuminati, buy another piece of art at a much higher price, thus jacking up the price of that original, of the original art that they bought. God damn it, the proof's there. You just need to look right into it. It's all there. You know?
They're eating babies.
They're eating babies. They're interdimensional pedophile vampires. It's all there. Look it up, Jesse, for the love of God.
You can fist that hole.
Colin's got his first aid.
Yeah, I mean
Bandage your hand up. Yeah. We can pour some scotch on it.
Pour some scotch on it.
Colin's got a, what's that flame thing you got, Colin?
Oh, thank you.
yeah, you can just cauterize it.
Yeah.
The flash and put a bandage on it.
So we just had an emergency. Father Dave Braham's jet ski. The jet ski is what hit the tree. It wasn't him.
But a hole under
You're filming.
Yeah,
Come and film.
yeah. We're doing a vlog.
Good.
We have something that needs
Have a
some...
wound.
We have a
Some
wound.
stitches.
Holy
There's a
crap.
bone.
Hang on a
That's the
minute.
bone. Oh, man.
We've got
A bone's
Look at that.
Oh, juicy.
And
Yeah,
through
it's,
the other side.
A little bit,
Really.
possibly
Wild.
too rich for YouTube.
The
That is definitely going to need some stitches.
The hole under here.
I think it's a write-off. I don't think that's fixable.
Jeez.
Is that something that you've got
insured,
with
though, isn't it?
insurance?
Oh yeah.
Man, that's the size of your fist, eh?
On the other side of that rib, in the hole there's a big hole. You can put your whole fist into it.
That's wild.
I don't think they can fix that.
Lesson learned. Don't cut
Well,
your finger
let's
to
get-
the bone,
Let's get your.
and don't crash your jet ski.
Yeah.
Mm. So he hit a tree in the water, a submerged tree, and just tore a big hole in his jet ski. And there's no reception out here, so we get this sort of broken phone call that says, "Hey, I'm sinking. If you could bring the boat, that would be lovely." So beers down, grab the boat, launch the boat, and go and rescue Dad's jet ski. And it all happened just in time, this close to losing the ski. So we're going to go and tape Dad's finger shut for whatever reason his bone is showing. And yeah, I guess we'll get on. More beers.